Welcome back, guys, for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be looking at the LR17 as well as Team Universe 7 unit, and they are on the reps of Universe 7 team, Universal Survival Saga, and Join Forces. We are going to be looking at them on reps of Universe 7 as well as Universal Survival Saga, which are basically the same thing, to be honest. We do have Kaioken Goku right here, who does lead Universal Survival Saga, so what we're going to do is, of course, see them on Kaioken Goku's team as well as their own team, because they lead reps of Universe 7 4-key 150% to stats, so that's going to be very, very interesting to see. So let's go ahead, let's hop right in, and let's check them out in some events. Alright, so we're here in the Android 17 event. Of course, we are running double LR Android 17 / Team Universe 7. And then, of course, we're going to take a look at them on Blue Kaioken Goku's leader skill. So, start of turn defense, they're at 96k defense. Now, even though that does not seem the most impressive, it's still actually relatively decent for this unit. They're not at their full passive, I believe. Just because, again, I have Toppo and Pride Troopers here with me, because I don't think that they actually count the friend when it comes to, needing an extra 5 reps of Universe 7 category allies on the team. And that's a big part why we're in the Android 17 event, is because, number 1, I'm grinding out MVP 17, and then, of course, number 2 being that, that's about it. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Alright, guys, so we're here in an event. We are here in the Android 17 event, and of course, we are going to be taking a look at our boy Android 17 / Team Universe 7. So, start of turn, they're at 96k defense. Of course, that is actually pretty decent, but again, it's not like super ridiculously crazy. They are lacking in terms of defense. The friend I brought is at 69%, so it does appear that you do want 1 or 2 dupes in this unit. Again, most of their defense is going to come from links, which we only have 2 of them active, which is unfortunate, which is Fierce Battle and then Tournament of Power. We are missing links that will give extra defense to this unit, such as, Android Assault, Infinite Energy, Solid Support. All those links, they give defense. Like Android Assault gives 10% defense at level 1. Infinite Energy gives attack and defense, 5% at level 10. Solid Support just gives attack. We are also missing Shocking Speed. So, there are quite a bit of links that we are missing when it comes to this Android 17 unit. But again, I think even without, those defensive links active, this unit is going to do more than well when it comes to tanking. And there they are at 1.8 million. Of course, this is the friend, so they are at 69%. And the reason why that doesn't seem as impressive is because they get an extra attack buff when their key is 22 or more. So if you do really want them to hit those really big damage numbers, you do have to have them at either 22 key or at, 24 key in order to really draw out, their full potential. I brought the Gohan and Piccolo unit. The Gohan and Piccolo unit, they're going to be very, very good with the Android 17 unit, just because, again, they are a reps of Universe 7 category support type unit, which is going to be very beneficial when it comes to the LR. And they also share quite a bit of links with the LR as well. I'm just going to go ahead here and pull them up, their details, as we continue on in the event. I believe they're going to share things like Solid Support and all those great links. Believe it or not, Toppo and Pride Troopers actually does share a decent link with them. I believe it's Solid Support or, Infinite Energy, or one of those links, because, again, the friend has now bumped up to 115k defense. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at what he does. And then this unit is also really not going to struggle that much for key, I would say, because, again, they get an extra 2 key per Rainbow Key Sphere, which is a very, very good mechanic, because it allows this unit to be able to super attack a little bit more than other units and not struggle as much for key. Alright, so now I'm taking a look at the Gohan and Piccolo unit. So there they are at 1.9, so they do have a little bit of more damage here, and they almost one-shot Android 17, and they have Yep, solid support. And then they're going to have Tournament of Power and Fierce Battle, the Gohan and Piccolo unit with them. And then, of course, they give 2 key and 20% attack and defense to, you know, the Reps of Universe 7 units. So next... Okay, so not next rotation. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, we also have their active skill. Nice. Now, I'm actually not going to use it right now. I do want to save it. I do want to get an attack stat here. Ah, I messed up there. It's because I forgot that this Android 17 doesn't allow any blast-based super attacks to be able to hurt him. You know, he just immediately counters with his bubble, so I did forget that. So there they are at 2 million, 55%. Of course, we are going to see bigger damage numbers from them, especially if we're counting that we get the extra attack buff on Super, you know, because they do get an extra 70% attack, like I said before. Alright, so this is going to be a really, really good rotation. There they are at 123k defense, 69%, keep that in mind. So very, very good. We're going to be able to give them a little attack buff, because again, Gohan and Piccolo, I believe they actually give their support type ability when they actually super attack. So that's going to be a very, very interesting thing to see how much their damage is going to jump up by. Gohan and Piccolo are not going to be able to kill this MVP 17 Dokkan boss, so we should be fine here. And then let's just take a look at what the you know, the Android 17 is going to be able to put up, and he's at 5.4 million. That's pretty good. 69%, 5.4 million. I mean, that is with support, but again, that's still very, very impressive. And then let's see how much they're going to tank. 56k. That's actually not that bad considering that he is type disadvantage. And then again, he's only at around 123k defense. Of course, we could get a much higher defensive stat, and then we instantly finish off this boss. So, unfortunately, we were not able to get the 55% Android 17 to kind of show off his full 24-key super attack. But we are now going to move on to Kaioken Goku's leader skill. And, you know, we're going to be able to see them probably put up better attack stats just because, again, this is a 150% led team. So let's go ahead. Let's go on over to Kaioken Goku's team, and hopefully we can see how much damage this Android 17 unit is going to be able to do at 55%. Alright, so we are here on a Kaioken Goku's team. Now we should see this Android 17 unit be at a higher defensive stat because Kaioken Goku's leader skill is 170% to attack and defense and only 130% to HP. So we should see the LR 17 and Team Universe 7 be at a much higher defensive stat. I would say maybe over 100k defense, which would be very, very good at only 55%. Of course, again, I would say I do not recommend, if you're a free-to-play player, to summon a whole lot on these banners. I usually don't tell people to summon just, you know, on legendary banners in general, in legendary summon banners. But I think if, you know, you really, really want this LR, go for it. But do remember, it is a legendary summon banner, so the rates are not exactly, you know, the best considering, you know, everything else. So they're at over 100k defense. Again, this is a better leader skill. So they're at 106k defense, pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's try to get their... Okay, so we're going to be able to get their full 24 key. So we're going to be able to finally get a really, really nice attack stat from them. So far, what we've seen of them is like at exactly 2 million, and they're at 4.4. 55%, no support. Without that many links active, because they only share 2 links with Evolution Blue Vegeta, which are Tournament of Power and Fierce Battle. That's literally it. So that was very, very impressive. Alright, so we should take enough damage, because I do want to get a rotation off where maybe we can see the Spirit Bomb actually activate. That is because the Spirit Bomb gives a 30% attack buff, so I do kind of want to see what numbers this Android 17 and Team Universe 7 you know, unit can put up with the Spirit Bomb. So hopefully Kaioken Goku gets supered, or if Master Roshi can get supered, then that would be very, very good for us. But hopefully he doesn't take too much damage. So no super attack there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I need one of them to take damage. Kaioken Goku is the most ideal unit just because, again, he needs to build up his attack and defense by being hit. So that would have been the best choice. So now we jumped up to 115k defense. That is because, again, we're sharing, I believe, one more link with the Gohan and Piccolo unit, which should be solid support. Alright, so we're going to have them super attack first. And then let me see the conditions for their active skill. Okay, when your HP... Oh, when the enemy's HP is 50% or below. So that's why we're not able to get the active skill this turn. If only we did a little bit more damage, I would have actually used the active skill. This Gohan and Piccolo unit, I still haven't even done the showcase for them. Even though I said that I was going to do this a while back. But the reason why I haven't even gotten to it is because a lot of other units have come out. 5.2. That's pretty good. 55%. A 5 million attack stat. That's very, very good with only 3 links active. All level 1 links. I do want you guys to, remind yourselves of that. Level 1 links. No equipment. 3 links active. 5 million attack stat. 55%. That's pretty good. that's really, really good. Alright, so got Toppo and Pride Troopers. Please take damage. There we go. So Kaioken Goku's going to take damage. I think if we get the Spirit Bomb off next turn, we should then be able to use their active skill as well. And then we'll be able to then go to the breakdown portion of the video and kind of talk about them more in depth there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we have fallen under the Spirit Bomb threshold. Let me take a look at it. When HP is 59% or less. I think we are under 59%, because thankfully it's not under 50% HP, because if it was that, then we for sure were not under that threshold. Toppo and Pride Troopers, okay, they're actually tanking pretty well. Do we have the Spirit Bomb? No, but we have the Kid Icarus active skill, or not the active skill, but the support memory. So we're going to let this play out. The Kid Icarus one gives 15% attack and defense to the whole rotation. Let's take a look at their defense. And it jumps up to 138k. Again, that Kid Icarus unit, it works like an active skill. So it, the buff that it gives is actually a lot more than it seems. Alright, I didn't bring any key up items with me. That is a little bit unfortunate. So we're not going to be able to get them at full 22 key, which is the worst. Let's do this. Alright, so they're only going to be at 18 key. That is very, very disappointing. But we should be able to see a very, very good attack stat here. Because before they were at like 5 million. But again, that's without the Kid Icarus, support memory being activated. And then with the buff that they're getting from this Gohan and Piccolo unit, we should see some very, very good numbers being put up by this unit. And then they're going to get super. This is going to do like nothing to them because they get 120% attack and defense on super attack. And they're at 3.25. So again, it did drop down in terms of damage. That is because, again, we don't have the second part of their passive where they do get extra attack, which is a little bit unfortunate. But again, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like the active skill could have been there if we only had done more damage. And we're gonna, finish off this Gohan unit before we're actually able to do that. I mean, unless we somehow make it so that he lives. Which I think could be theoretically possible. So let's try our best to get the active skill in. I feel like this is gonna be the best way to get it. Not getting that much super attacks, not going for the 24 and 18 key with Master Roshi. He shouldn't be able to do that much damage. He should be under 1 million. No, he's just at 1 million, but this shouldn't do a lot. And then, of course, Kaioken Goku with type disadvantage. Yeah, okay, so that actually didn't do as much. Don't get additionals, Roshi. And then my Kaioken Goku. Please. Okay, that actually might kill. 2.3. No. Oh, it didn't. Nice. Alright, so we're going to be able to get their active skill in. That's really, really good. But then we... Toppo and Pride Troopers ruined it. The Topo and Pride Troopers unit ruined it. Let's see if we can get their 24 key super attack at least. Alright, let's just get this final attack stat, and then I'll go into another event, and we'll get not only their active skill. Oh boy, we might actually die. Yeah, I did not think this through. I may or may not have just killed us. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, so yeah, we're going to head on to probably the Legendary Goku event on Kaioken Goku's team just to get the most out of the buffs. And they're at 2.8. Their damage did drop down. That is because, again, the support memory item is no longer active. But again, still really good damage. 2.8, almost 3 million. That's very, very impressive without their full passive active. So like I said before, now we're going to head into the Legendary Goku event. We're going to get their active skill off. And then, you know, hopefully also be able to showcase their damage that they're going to be able to do. So yeah, let's just head on over there. Okay guys, so we're here in the Legendary Goku event. We have the rotation set up. We have Android 17, Gohan and Piccolo, and then of course Kaioken Goku. So let's go ahead, let us play the active skill, and let's see what damage this Android 17 / Team Universe 7 unit is able to put up. This is easily, I would say, one of the now better active skills in the game. Just all of them fighting Anaraza, shooting their blasts and all that. It looks really, really nice. And there we go. And a 3 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But if the boss had actually survived, you know, this Android 17 unit would have then given all allies 7 ki. So that's a very, very powerful ability right there, especially if you're running an LR. So what I'm going to try to do now is get Goku Spirit Bomb, get the attack buff, then have, hopefully, the Gohan and Piccolo unit to super first, give them a buff, and then see if we can get their super attack stat. So I'm going to cut right here again. We're going to try to get that, but if we can't, then, you know, I'll just, of course, you know, end the video right then and there. Okay, so as you guys saw, we had the Kid Icarus active skill play. We are going to also get this attack stat in, you know, full 24 ki, the attack stat we were unfortunately not able to see at their full power. So again, we are going to try to do the whole Gohan Piccolo Spirit Bomb, but I really wanted to get this in the video. So let's see what they're able to put up. Again, the highest attack stat that we saw from them was a 5.2 million one. And they jump up to 6.8 million. 55%. This is a 55% LR. 6.8 million. Again. 6.8 million. 55%. Level 1 links. This is a very, very impressive unit, so. Now we're going to cut once more to when we can have that blessed rotation of Spirit Bomb. This 17 unit, Gohan and Piccolo. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm filming this right after I finish the introduction, so I'm going to put this before the outro, and of course in the outro I'm talking about how I didn't, you know, get the Spirit Bomb off, but I decided to go back in and actually try to get this off, which of course you guys are seeing right here that I did, you know, successfully get this rotation. Again, hopefully this goes well. Yes, he did not crit. That's exactly what we want. I did bring up some key up items, so I'm not going to mess up this time. And we're going to do this. That should drop down those in orbs. Again, we want to get to full, at least 22 key, please, for the love of Christ. Yes, that is at exactly 22 key. His full attack passive is active. Let's go ahead and let's see what attack stat, you know, LR Android 17 is able to put up. So again, the outro is just basically me saying, oh, well, we weren't able to get it off, and I'm just going to leave it like that. But again, I decided to come back in and give it a go. And 6.5. Pretty good. That's a pretty good attack stat. 6.5, 55% with Spirit Bomb. Let's go. It's very, very good. All right. And then, yeah, Kaioken Goku's at 3.9. This is a very, very good. This is a very, very good LR. Oh yeah. So there we go, guys. We got the rotation, 22 key, got his full attack passive active. We got the Spirit Bomb off. Vegeta's transforming, so I'm just gonna cut right here. Again, I recorded this before the outro, so you know I'm just like, oh, we weren't able to get it off. You know what? Screw it. Let's do 2 Spirit Bombs. Might as well. Let's put this in the video. There's 2 Spirit Bombs. Let's go. This is for sure gonna kill Blue Goku. I don't see him surviving this. Because again, Falcon Goku's got most of his links active. This is gonna kill him for sure. Alright. And it was a 10 million crit. So very balanced unit. Alright. So like I said before, this is the 3rd time now. Recorded this after the introduction. Ignore the first parts of me being basically saying we weren't able to get it. Yes, we did. It's right here. Alright guys, so I'm just going to leave it there as is. I actually tried getting the whole Spirit Bomb rotation. It didn't work out. I mean, we instantly got one-shotted by STR UI Goku, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. I would say so far we have seen some very impressive things from them. We saw them at a 6.8 million attack stat. Honestly, with the Spirit Bomb, considering that they were at 3.7, it's no wonder to the imagination they would have been at around 7 million attack stat right there. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. That is because, you know, it's taken me quite a few attempts to actually get it, but each time we are either without enough ki, or the Spirit Bomb just activates way too late, and we're fighting STR UI Goku. He supers in the first slot. I don't have the units that are able to actually tank that, so we instantly die. So, again, overall, very, very impressive unit. Very, very good. Again, if you pulled this unit at 55%, this unit is very impressive. In terms of just like without support, they're usually at around 4 million. Very, very consistently. If you can get that 24 key or 22 key, they're going to be at a consistent 4 million. That's how they are for me. If you do have support on rotation, they jump up to 5.2 or just 5 million. So, you know, very, very powerful LR, especially at 55%. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know if you guys actually pulled this unit, and let me know down in the comments below what you think of him. I personally think he's a very, very good unit. The only issue is his defense is a little lacking. He does raise allies' defense on super attack, but again, we really can't see it, so that's why I didn't really mention it. But again, he does raise allies' super attack, not super attack, but defense, which is a little bit hard to actually see the difference in, just because, again, you know, it's something that you really can't see, you know, beforehand. So, again, very, very good LR, but I wouldn't recommend summoning, which is pretty counterproductive to this, to what I'm saying. But yeah, if you're a free-to-play player, I wouldn't recommend summoning. It's a legendary summon banner. It's really not worth your stones. The rates aren't very good, so that's all I gotta say. So, like I said before, that is going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.